Hi, I'm back for part 2 of the Overthinker videos. Do you worry about trips? Do you wonder if you're going to get sick, if you can pack enough things, if you can get there on time, if your flight's going to be late, if there's going to be problems on the flight, if you'll be able to eat properly, if you have a specific diet on the flight, and also hotels and schedules, and say you've signed up for tours. Will you be able to handle all of that? Will you get there on time? Are you that kind of an overthinker? I am, to a point. There was definitely a time when I went to Gibraltar. My husband and I went to Gibraltar in 2001, and I was so nervous because he wanted to also go to Morocco. And I thought for sure I was going to get malaria, and I was driving my husband and the health department crazy through that worrisome time, and it was a real worry for me. Now I kind of laugh about it, but at the time I was nervous. So I overthought. I just thought for sure that I would come across a mosquito and I would get malaria. Well, all these things are tough to deal with, when even if other people may think they're foolish or they're kind of funny, they kind of chuckle about those things. They're real issues for us who have them at the time. And so what you can do is, if you're wondering about the flight, you can call the airline. And if you have special needs, if you have special things that you have to bring with you that you're not sure if they'll fit on the plane or if they're allowed on the plane, call the airline or call the airport and find these different things out ahead of time, way ahead of time, so you know. And pack ahead of time too. Start packing, at least a couple days, or at least it depends on how much you have to take. But I would say at least a week. For me, it's about a week ahead of time, or a couple days, whatever's comfortable for you. Just so it's done and you have a checklist, so you know exactly where everything is, and you make sure that you check in on time. You make sure that you allow a lot of time for traffic in case you get into a traffic jam on the way. All those things help. Just being prepared ahead of time helps to ease the stress a little bit. And if you have air sickness, make sure that you have the medication with you. Always bring your medication. Any medication that you have, bring it with you on the plane so you have it with you. And try to enjoy your trip. Vacations are meant to be relaxing. And sometimes if you have to go away on the vacations, or if you decide you're going away on the vacations, it can be really fun, but it also, with all the regulations and the different things you have to bring, depending on how much you have to bring with you, it can be kind of a pain too. So just try to put the fun back into it and calm down about it. Prepare early for everything so you can just relax and enjoy your trip and have a nice vacation instead of worrying all the time about it. Hopefully this helps. You take care and have a good trip.